Martin Cross is best known around Myrtleford as the coach of our one and only senior premiership in the Ovens and Murray League in 1970. Martin was recruited from Carlton in 1964. He played 178 games for Myrtleford and won the best and fairest in 1964. His first stint at coaching the Saints was from 1966 till 1971, then 1976, 1977. After coaching elsewhere, he again returned to Myrtleford to coach in 1992 and 1993. Martin received a player life membership in 1976 and received a life membership in 1977. Martin represented Myrtleford on numerous occasions for the Ovens and Murray and the country championships as both coach and player. He was inducted into the Ovens and Murray Hall of Fame in 2007 for his contribution to coaching in the Ovens and Murray League for 21 years. Martin Cross, our first inductee into the 2013 Myrtleford Football Netball Club Hall of Fame. Charlie began his playing career for the Myrtleford Tigers in 1946 as a 15-year-old. He was also a member of the 1949 team who went through that year undefeated and then won the premiership in Myrtleford's final year in the Ovens and King. He continued playing for Myrtleford Saints after they joined the Ovens and Murray League and played well into the late 1960s. When he finished playing for Myrtleford, he became a team selector and committee member during the time of coaches Jimmy Dean and Ron Branton. Charlie played 170 games and is a life member and player life member of the Myrtleford Football Club. He took on the role of coaching the juniors when they played in the Wangaratta Junior League before becoming the inaugural coach of the thirds when they joined the Ovens and Murray League in 1973. During this time he was maintaining the football ground, putting in many hours between his commitments to make the grounds the picturesque ground that it is today, and he also had the privilege of having the reserve named in his honour, the R.C. McNamara Reserve. Charlie McNamara, our second inductee into the 2013 Myrtleford Football Netball Club Hall of Fame. Neil Curry played 166 games for Myrtleford. He began playing in 1951 and played for a further 11 years. He was an Ovens and Murray representative player shown here in the 1952 and 1954 team photos. Neil was Myrtleford's first Morris Medal winner in the Ovens and Murray in 1957. He won the award on a countback from Wangaratta's Lance Oswald with 23 votes. This is Neil Curry in action taking a mark at the Myrtleford football ground. When he finished playing, he joined the Football Club Committee, was Vice President and Treasurer for many years, and would continue to do so before moving to Melbourne in 1969. Neil Maxwell Curry, our third inductee into the 2013 Myrtleford Football Netball Club Hall of Fame. Len Ablett started his playing career with Myrtleford Wanderers in 1930 in the Ovens and King League. He was then recruited to Richmond in 1939 to 1943, playing 84 games and winning the 1943 Premiership with the infamous Jack Dyer. He returned to Myrtleford and was captain-coach in 1946 and 1947. Len was also a member of the 1949 Myrtleford Tigers team that won the Ovens and King Grand Final against Wangaratta Rovers. Len continued playing into the 1950s when Myrtleford entered the Ovens and Murray League. He was Myrtleford's first senior best and fairest winner in 1950. After he finished his playing career, he continued his association with the Myrtleford Football Club and eventually became president in 1960, a role which he held for a further 19 years. He was president when Myrtleford won their first senior premiership in the Ovens and Murray in 1970. He is a life member of the club and a life member of the VCFL. Len Ablett was inducted into the Ovens and Murray Hall of Fame in 2006. Len Ablett is our fourth inductee into the 2013 Myrtleford Football Netball Club Hall of Fame. Wally's first year at Myrtleford Wanderers was in 1946 as an 18-19-year-old, having played only 2 games of football prior to moving to Myrtleford. His coach for that year was Len Ablett. Wally kicked 9 goals in the 1949 Ovens and King Grand Final, in which Myrtleford was triumphant. Playing at full forward in both the Ovens and King and the Ovens and Murray League saw him on many occasions kick 10 or more goals for a game. He was Myrtleford's leading goal kicker in 1950, 1951 and 1953. Wally represented the Ovens and Murray in 1952 and was voted best on the ground. He was selected for 1953 but could not play due to an injury. Wally was runner-up in the 1953 Morris Medal, and that same year was presented with a life membership of the Myrtleford Football Club. He is also a player life member of the club and played 132 games for the Saints. He was aged 33 when he played his last game for Myrtleford and has continued supporting the club ever since. Wally Kineen is our 5th inductee into the 2013 Myrtleford Football Netball Club Hall of Fame. John Andrew Lindsay McIntyre, better known by everyone as Dooley, played full back with the Myrtleford Tigers in the Ovens and King League until 1948. Dooley captained Myrtleford in the Myrtleford Bright League, where they were runners-up in 1949 and premiers of the league in 1950, defeating Bright Football Club. After finishing his football, he was elected treasurer of the Myrtleford Football Club and was in that position during the transition period into the Ovens and Murray League, a position that he held for a total of 10 years. Dooley was awarded a life membership of the Myrtleford Football Club. He was a committee member for many years, including during the 1970 Senior Premiership year. Dooley was also responsible for many improvements around the ground, as he was the president and driving force of the Past Players Association. Dooley McIntyre, our 6th inductee into the 2013 Myrtleford Football Netball Club Hall of Fame.